Hey everyone, and welcome back. My name is 99 Destroyer, and today, well, HE was apparently nerfed, right? And that change happened last year. And I say the word apparently for a very good reason. Today, we've got fellow ANZ community contributor Napalmer here, playing for us the FV4005, the Tier 10 British turreted British tank destroyer. And, well, as we can see, he's rocking one of the best styles that Wargaming has released in quite a while, to be honest with you. And this was the special style that was released for Christmas that you could obtain in the Christmas boxes with this vehicle. Anyways, as I was saying before, HE was apparently nerfed, right? As we can see there, yeah, it looks like it has been the case. 383 to the front of an AE phase 1 there. And just so you guys who may not be entirely familiar with how the changes are, before HE, when it impacted on a target, there was a sphere of damage, should we say, and wherever the weakest armor was in that sphere, that's where you would be calculating the damage from. So for example, if you're shooting into the face of an enemy vehicle, into the turret face, and within that circle if you've got the roof armor, which is generally much thinner, you're going to be doing a lot of damage through the roof armor, through the splash damage. However, now it's calculated more similarly to, like, say, an AP shell went is, and what that means is when it hits some armor, it's only going to be calculating the damage from that specific point. Anyways, Napa here, just chilling right at the back of the map here in the A7. It is the standard battle, actually, my apologies. So just trying to get some long range shots against his opponents there. Make the minimap a little bit larger there so we can actually see. And so far what we can see, he's already taken a shot at that AE phase 1. And well, now he's just trying to wait to see if he can get some shots into this 277. AE phase 1 gets spotted again, but so far, no cigar. However, enemy T95 appears on the bridge, lines up, and 783 damage there. Still, not complaining about that result, already up to 1166 damage. Not the greatest result so far in this vehicle, but certainly nothing to be sneezing at. So yeah, I mean, as we've already seen so far with a couple of those shots there, particularly the AE and the T95 there, it does appear to be the case that HE has effectively been nerfed. However, I don't think Napa fully agrees. And yeah, there's just an example of that 1700 damage there to the 277 who was angling. Well, over-angling, I should say. And well, that's one of the other changes that was also brought into effect. HE no longer can just splash on the tracks, it can actually penetrate right through it. So, hence why we saw that massive hit there against that 277. And well, that's how you double your damage pretty much instantly. And he's up to nearly 3,000 hit points worth of damage done. And for me, the FE is still a guilty pleasure of mine. I do like to take it out every now and then and just have a bit of fun with it, because this whopping alpha damage, 1,750 against your opponents, yeah, when you pen stuff, it is absolutely ridiculous. However, the tank has got absolutely no armor. It's got some of the thinnest armor in the game. And, well, it's on the absolute, like, biggest freaking turret in the game. Even bigger than what I think the WTRF 100 used to have. So, it's a really massive turret, and it can be penned, say, by every single tier 1 vehicle in the game. So it's not necessarily, so it's actually quite a huge weakness of the vehicle. But, I mean, who really cares if you got weak armor, if you can just obliterate your opponents in one shot? Anyways, as we can see here, this game's just going to be taking a little bit of time here, just as he's waiting for enemy tanks to expose themselves into a more vulnerable position so he can absolutely punish them. And sometimes that's just how you've got to play with this vehicle. You've just got to be absolutely patient and just wait for those right opportunities. You can play this vehicle aggressively, and I know I tend to be a bit more aggressive than, say, the average player. And, well, that doesn't necessarily always work out. But you can always be surprised by it. Sometimes I like to take turbo on mine, and that does actually help with the survivability of the vehicle, because it does improve the reverse speed, and that was nerfed, I think, quite a while ago. when this vehicle actually did get buffed and then got tuned back a little bit. But anyways, he's edging here, waiting for this E75 AE phase ones to show themselves. Just trying to suss out where these guys are going to be. And well, as we can see, his Type 5 heavy on the team is pushed in very aggressively there. A little bit too aggressively, because he's run face first into 4 enemy vehicles, and plus the enemy artillery there is actually deciding to, well, take some shots at him as well. And yeah, there he goes. There goes the Type 5 on his team. So with any luck, these enemy tanks now are going to be playing a little bit more aggressively, considering, well, there's no one on that end of the corridor there to be holding them back. So let's see what this enemy team decides to do. And Napa here, looking for it. Unfortunately, just a little bit slow there against that E75, but will he re-peak? This is the main question. He's really edging for it, waiting to see if that E75 will. Unfortunately, misses that opportunity there. However, still got to be plenty left in this game. I mean, there's still 8.5 minutes remaining, so let's see what happens. AE phase 1 peeks around the corner there. Napa lining up the shot there. And waiting. Couldn't have said it better myself. And as we can see, AE phase 1 completely obliterated from this game. 1,730 hit points of damage done to him. And, well, yeah, he's not going to be too happy by that. Now, let's have a look and see what happens now. Napa probably just still reeling a little bit in shock there, just laughing at being able to obliterate that enemy vehicle. And, well, see if this E75 decides to peek again. Does hit the track there, doesn't penetrate fully as we can see there, and only does 490 hit points worth of damage, the same as like a normal heavy tank. But it is a bit disappointing when you get those really low damage shots with this vehicle, because it's such a ginormous shell, this 183mm shell, and it's just does the same as like a 122mm gun would do. It's just like, hello, Wargaming, give me more damage please. Like, I'm paying you to with all these credits, because it's 8,000 credits a pop on these hash shells. It's not cheap at all, but the payoff can be absolutely worth it. Well, so far, Napa's team has actually seemed to be doing pretty well. They're up 6-5 to the enemy team, and unfortunately not completely in render range of the entire team. But it looks like, from our perspective, that he's up 80 hit points on their team compared to the enemy team. And, well, they've just picked up another kill there. And, well, Napa brings that up by an additional kill there against the E75. Bringing the scores to 8-5 now, and that's Napa's second kill in this match. Realizing that, well, hey, look, the enemy tanks are all much more towards their base now. They're playing a lot more defensively, considering how much they've lost. Might as well take this FV and go a bit more aggressive. And I just am in love with the style. The thing that really gets me the most about this vehicle is just the pistons here on the tracks. And you can, I'll just shut up for a minute, and you can really hear how it's a steam train. And it's just a fantastic style and a fantastic addition that Wargaming have done. And I'm never going to complain to Wargaming about continuing to introduce these amazing 3D styles they've been making. Nothing wrong with these whatsoever, and they're, well, absolutely incredible. Anyways, 4 enemy tanks left on the enemy team. Let's see what Napa can do. And so far, according to our knowledge, all of them are still on full health. So Napa's going to be looking for some tasty damage here. Let's just see what he's able to pull off for the rest of this replay. Someone's pinging, probably saying, hey, the Progetto 65 is at the back of the map there. So Napa's just going to sneak into these bushes here and, well, just take a look. Any Progetto gets lit, aiming in. You do have a long aim time on this vehicle, but hey, it's well worth it. And, well, shuts down the Progetto 65. Another 12,800 damage there. Yeah, fantastic stuff. He's now up to 6,751 hit points worth of damage against the enemy team so far. And yeah, this tank can just be so satisfying and so much fun to play. Enemy FV4005 gets lit there as the 907's pushing in very aggressively, considering he's on 13 hit points. And well, All 3 enemy tanks have been spotted. Napa trying to aim in here, see what he can get. Looking, trying to work out where they are. They've gone just behind the ridgeline. You can see the FV4005 aiming in. Swing and a miss, unfortunately. Sometimes that does happen. You aim it and the shot just... Wargaming says, yeah, you know, you've had a bit too much good RNG. I'm gonna just tone it back a little bit, mate. But here we go. Napa's pushing up now. Has spotted. Got clear line of sight now against this Grill 15 and this Sharp Future. And this Sharp Future is just gonna sit there. Not realizing Napa has a shot in it. Napa takes the blind shot and, well, is rewarded with his 4th kill of the game. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And now it's just this enemy FV4005 left. So let's see if Napa's able to get one more additional kill against this vehicle. 907 pushing in along with the Sharp Future. It's now going to be a question of who gets this final kill. There he is, he's spotted. Napa takes a shot and finishes him off. That's nearly 7,000 damage that we've seen. However, don't forget, he put a blind shot into that Sharp Future. Let's take a look at those post-game stats. And, well, as we can see here, very unsurprisingly, Napalmer manages to score 8,000 damage in this replay, scoring himself the high caliber achievement. Unfortunately, that was only a first class, but I mean, when you're doing 8,000 damage, I don't think you're really going to be complaining too much. 5 kills for that, pretty solid round in the FV4005, and well, as we can see there, taking a look in the post-game stats here in the team list, yeah, he just completely and utterly blew the enemy team out of the water with how much damage he dealt in this game. Fantastic result, Napalmer, and thank you for sending that replay through to me. Really was just satisfying to watch you nuke some people at the end there. And with that, I hope everyone did enjoy this video. Please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video for future videos. And, well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out all.